if you know me, my name is Barry Charlotte, councilman from Edison. You know, it really bothers me as I'm only one councilman, but this went to Washington, and yet we didn't even consult the tribal government. And in this national park, for you to do this is really, it's disrespecting what we stand for as a tribal nation. We got sovereignty here. And in my heart, I'm angry, I'm really angry that you guys are standing here trying to have these consultations in Washington. You guys are lying to Washington that we agreed on this. And we have our vice president that needs to come back to tribal council. And our councilman, I'm not going to say no names, but whoever did that is illegal. You know, I'm not in favor of this. After went to the meetings, once we sign this congressional act, we're going to give up 100,000 acres. They're going to have it. If you look at the north unit, that's it. We don't have nothing over there. You go over there, you step on that land, those white guys look at you like, what the hell are you doing here? Same thing's going to happen at the south unit. And they know that. Because look at them, they all run it, and we don't even want that. This is what really bothers me. You guys want this. We don't even want that national park there. It's a national park. It's not a tribal national park. People say, how can you do this? Because I'm a Lakota. That's why I'm standing here. Angers me. You know? You guys are selling the people, or people that are doing this are selling out your people. Once you sign this, we're giving up 100,000 acres. Maybe you want to do something with that. We can't even go on it. Right now, we can go get fossils, we can do whatever we want. Once I get congressional action, we can't even do that. It's a done deal. You know, I know we have leases out there with our relatives, but at least we can work with them. We're getting money. And excuse me for getting angry. I apologize, elders. But I'm really angry. Not only as a councilman, but as a tribal member. Because I might be in here one term, next term be back on the street. You know, and it bothers me that my councilmen don't think the same way I do. I don't know what it is with them. They're old, what? Reality, we're giving up land, 100,000 acres. For what?
How much money they got?
So where I stand here is, you know, this consultation is true. Once we have it, they're going to tell Washington. Johnson, yeah, they agreed on that. We didn't agree on nothing. Look at all our tribal members here. They don't want this national park. You guys do. You guys ain't from here. I grew up in Kaya. Struggle. My dad is alcoholic. All them struggles we go through here. You guys didn't go through that. Sundance, Wombachee, all the things I do as a Lakota man. Until you guys go through the struggles I go through, you can't sit there and say you're Indian, Native American. That's my land. That's all of our land. I didn't get in council. I got voted in by the people. I didn't get a job title. People voted for me to stand here and protect them. And I know some things in council I was still strong on. I got voted down, but at least I was still strong on some things. But this thing, I really stand strong on. The XL pipeline, Obama has the power to sign that, but we have power right now to stop this. When I go back to council, I'm going to tell him this is disrespectful. Even our vice president said that. He's the one signed it, and you guys aren't even listening to him. So I think, you know, what you guys are doing is legal under tribal law. You just have to go back to council. What you guys do in Washington is very disrespectful. Eric, you know, I don't know how you can stand here, Eric. Come on, tribal land and do this to us as a people. Oh, it's in the best, what's in the best interest? All I see is 8 jobs. You got a ranger over there. We have to have a cooperative agreement for all rangers to be on that national park. You have a gift shop attendant, a janitor. I looked at that, there's only 8 positions. There's going to be jobs. You know what? To work for national park, you got to be qualified. You got to go through school. Our people ain't there yet. So after looking at it, not only as a councilman, but as a tribal member, it's a bullshit idea. It is. So it's the white man scamming us out of land again. You know, I'm not stupid, y'all can see it. And they know it too, that's why they're standing here. Oh, this is a good deal. Sure, it's not no good deal. We're going to get chewed out of land and we're going back to Sliver to lose 100,000 acres. So now I come here in a humble way, and I'm sorry I'm angry, but it does anger me. It angers me that, you know, these guys can come here and lie to us, not only to you guys, but to tribal government. You know, I'm a tribal councilman. How come I wasn't informed? That's the vice president. You know, if Obama seen this, Obama probably wouldn't agree either. But anyways, we're going to stand here and talk all day, but I really hope that we just boycott these consultations and tell tribal council. And the tribal council, you know, I'm going to stand strong. I'm going to support this. If they want it, then I don't know, there's something wrong there. I'm not sure too that other reason is somebody getting paid under the table. Because what I heard is that Buffalo, that they're trying to pass that land or that fence. There's some guys getting some money off of that. There's $1 million to build that fence. And some guys in that core team are getting money, getting paid from that. Me, I'm not getting nothing from that whole National, South Park, whatever. You know, I just see it, it's a bullshit idea for our people. We're not gonna get nothing out of it. And they say it has to happen. It doesn't have to happen, you know? We could vote it down, we can do something else with that land. So I thank you, I'm sorry for on the other end, I'm getting angry, but this is bad. But, yeah.
You're on the council, and I remember going to all these meetings since December, and there's a lot of these districts that have voted against this park. Have they not presented the council with their decision?
You know, I voted against, my district did, so I brought it. My fellow councilman wasn't supportive of it, and I told Stanley, we voted no. As a councilman, you listen to your district. Under Article 6, under our Constitution, we have to do the district. The district said no, they don't want it.
How many of the districts have said no to it?
I think Pass Creek, I believe Oglala,
Who did name?
four of them.
Who did name?
So you think 2/3? There's, I think Wack Palmy's on favor too. I think Jackie Sears she's angry too. Not only me, she's angry.
And isn't anybody listening to those people who are against it?
No.
And where actually is the support for it? I've been at the meeting at the Gala, Eric, there was one person out of that whole group that said anything positive about the park.
You know what's crazy? When I went to that meeting, some guys in that core group, they even agreed this was a bad day national park. But they're still going with it because they're probably getting a cut out of it. You know what? It comes down to money. It comes down to money.
Jumped on the payroll for 90,000 a year.
Jeez.
Signed by Brian Brewer. Can't afford propane for elders. We shell out 400,000 a year this quarantine to take land and give it back from feds. That's your president. He's impeached right away. And everybody on the council voted for this shit.
Did the council authorize this thousands of dollars that were given to these people to build that fence?
No.
They're already building a fence.
Yeah, see,
They have
they're
money.
getting me out of it. Susan.
Where did the money come?
So now we came up with some letters against them, but they put some of their ethics agreement. We have some of these council people.
I don't know about that, but yeah, I hear what you're saying, yeah. Anyways, it just comes in a good way to talk with you guys. I didn't mean to get angry, but you know, I heard about this and I couldn't believe some of our council people went to Washington. But you know, these national park guys are buying this. They set the meeting, we got it. Oh, this is ordinance is good, and you're their vice president. It's not good. It was supposed to come back to tribal council. So actually, these consultations are illegal. You know, I'm not stupid. I may be young. I'm not stupid. I got 2 degrees. Went to the police academy. I stand here and run away from my people. But anyways, I don't know. Something needs to be done here.
I thought the district boundaries were organized way before the park boundaries were established. And another thing is, where did they get the money from if the tribe didn't approve that money? And why not build a park in Pine Ridge District if that's the case?
You know, if you look at that original MOA, our own park is supposed to be the one doing this. And I talked to Harold Sally and them. They're not in favor of this. So if our own tribal parks and gaming ain't in favor of this, then why are we doing this? They should be the ones behind this, not tribal council or this core group. And you know, in that core group, we got people that did wrong, did us dirty in that national park. There's buffalo gone, $200,000 worth of buffalo. Where are the buffalo at? So they build this park, watch the buffalo then disappear again. That's your guys' buffalo, that's what I told them. So whoever did that, I told John Long, I said, get Brendan Johnson to investigate this. And if what happened here, this needs to be investigated. You guys did an illegal act in Washington, and yet, why isn't, Brendan Johnson needs to be aware of this. We shouldn't be having these consultations. I don't know. Anyways, okay, Cleve, let The question is, why are you allowing this to happen, being our superintendent? You know, the BIA, they work for us, and yet, I don't know why aren't you putting a stop to this? I mean,
What's the question? Why I want this to happen?
the question is, why are you allowing National Park to have these consultations when this ordinance was supposed to come back to the tribal council?
No, I'm here to carry out the wishes of the landowners. And whatever the tribal, and I said that before, whatever the tribal council elects to do, we'll move forward, you know, with the range units. That's why I'm here today.
Okay, well, with that, you know, I come in, I support you guys, because you guys are really out there. If I wouldn't be standing here, people wouldn't vote for me. But it's not about the votes. Actually, I'm a tribal member. What I see with this national park, it's a bad deal. And they know it too. They're all sitting there, you know, it's crazy. That's all the white man always did us wrong. They're always taking. Yeah, we're sitting there pitiful. So anyways, with that, I say, work you up, for all you guys come in, and my prayers go out to you, and come here, good, humble way.
Steve, also, we would like for you to sit down so that the membership could ask some questions.
I don't think I need a mic.
Kind of hold it away like that.
My name is Bud May, born and raised Kyle, South Dakota. I want to start off with a few things Marty was saying. The 100,000 acres is just the beginning. The feasibility study on this runs from Buffalo Gap to the interior junction, east and west, and north and south runs from BIA 2 to interior. That's over half the reservation that the feasibility study covers. Just because they're talking about Cooney Table now doesn't mean they're not gunning for everything else comes across there. They're going to displace over 5,000 people with absolutely no ifs, ands, or buts. It's going to be the bombing range of 1942 all over again. And they don't care. And our superintendent here is here to do the will of the landowners.
These are the landowners.
I say that's pretty damn ironic because his signature was on the eviction notices. He's the one kicking them off their land. We're giving over 168,000 acres right now back to the federal government when the damn treaties of 1668 said all the West River should be this reservation. What sense does this make? You guys have enemies right here in this room, and I don't have to point them out, but they're not wearing pants and shirts like we are. They're wearing flat-brimmed hats. Not looking at anybody. How can you let this stand? Like I say, Chuck Jacobs on a payroll for 90 G's a year. 90,000 a year. $400,000 appointed for this tribal park that doesn't even exist yet by Brian Brewer, and yet he's going in the national newspaper telling people that there's not enough money to buy Elder's propane in the wintertime. The man is a damn crook, and he's the one spearheading every bit of this. And it's not just him, the BIA's in on it, everybody in the Department of Interior, National Park Service, wouldn't be surprised the BLM has something to do with it. All the people that are going to come in and kick everybody off. They want everybody in towns like Kyle, Pine Ridge, Wombly, they want everybody inside the little villages. They want nobody out in the country so they can do whatever the hell they want. If you think that XL pipeline isn't coming right through here thanks to what's going on right now with this, you are out of your mind. The Brewer's got one guy in Rosebud saying he doesn't want it down there, and he's working and running right through the edge of Pine Ridge. Right down Cooney Table, right across Red Shirt, right by Pine Ridge, and down to the Gulf of Mexico. That's exactly what they're doing. These are the people who are supposed to represent all of you sitting here. We don't get any kind of information. Look at all the people here we have today. It's great that you're here. But if everybody knew what was going to happen, the whole damn tribe would be here speaking up. Brian Brewer and everybody on the council needs to be evicted. Anybody who voted for this needs to be evicted because they're hurting their own people. Every single one of them. And you guys need to go to every meeting. These guys, they're holding these informational meetings. They're trying to tell you what kind of a screwing you're taking, but they're going to put it in pretty words, which will make it easier for you to swallow. You guys are taking it. This is absolutely one of the biggest screw jobs I've ever seen in my life. It is a land grab by the federal government. This is a violation of the treaties of 1868. Everybody, you know, great deal for Bernie. Dude was pissed up here talking about this, and he has every right to be. Everybody in here should be. They keep this up, there won't be a reservation left. There will just be villages. We'll probably have to have permission from guys like him to get in and out of them to start with. They're going to keep taking and taking and taking until there's nothing left. And the sad part is there's already people looking to move off the reservation because of stuff like this, where we can just take a stand right here. Brewer and the council need to go. There was a judge that actually took our side last week. Going to put a stop to all this. In court, legally. You know what Brewer did? She's got an impeachment trial on Wednesday. They're going to get rid of her and get one of his judges in there so they can get it through court. Her name's Mary Wynn. She's going to get impeached on Wednesday. because she tried to uphold what was right. The ethics committee who tried to keep him in check fired them too. This is the dictatorship we live under. And not only to mention that, the tribe will lose, guaranteed per year, $1.4 million every year. $1.4 million the tribe is going to lose every single year that this is taking effect. I mean, I don't know about you, but it's pretty sad when he can spend weeks at a time in Washington, D.C. begging for money when he's going to $1.4 million on the backside of it. But that's all I got to do. I'm going to sit up here and start calling people names I don't need to be doing, so thanks for your time.